Welcome back to another episode of All Stars. In today's video, the team of Hart Foundation will take on the terrifying team of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is still undefeated in this tournament. He had a couple of close calls in both of his matches. Mandible Claw from Bray Wyatt on Bret Hart. That was a very quick finisher like you expect from the Fiend. Ever since the inclusion of Fiend in the game, the second Fiend, the team of Bray Wyatt has looked unstoppable. They were pretty good in the version was, but now they are so much better. Elite Brave Wyatt is obviously higher rated than the other Brave Wyatts in general. Like only one Brave Wyatt edition was higher rated. That was the current. That was 90, I'm pretty sure. And then the Fiend was 93. That's obviously was the highest until now. So that's the advantage. And Elite Brave Wyatt also wants to go for his finisher. This might get reversed. It does get reversed, and Hitman with finally a life in this match. He gets reversed off the whip attempt. Cheap shot almost costed Bret Hart there. This was a problem against Evolution, in which Evolution were actually lagging behind in quite some part of the match. Like a lot of the match, they were pretty behind, and then a couple of cheap shots, two RKOs, and half of the team got eliminated. Actually, it's not half; it's two of them got eliminated, and Bret Hart, easy work for Ric Flair. That's how they lost their only match in this tournament. For on the other hand, Repeat's team almost won against Bray Wyatt, and then the Fiend came in, eliminated all three members of Repeat's team on his own. That was absolutely unbelievable. It is just the video, previous video. It's just a previous video I recorded yesterday. I sometimes make mistakes in like dates. Bray Wyatt with a beautiful crossbody, one of the best crossbodies I've seen in this game and in real life in general. Bray Wyatt once again wanted to go for the mandible claw, couldn't connect, but the possum pin, not the smartest of pins. Jim will kick out at one, but Bray Wyatt is back to his feet. First cheap shot, mandible claw was incoming, but once again Jim the Anvil Neidhart caught him and gets dropped on the mat. And now once again it's the older Fiend who has been tagged in, who still has one more finisher, so and manual claws of both versions of the Fiend do massive damage. They have some of the highest submission power stats in the game. Fiend with the mandible claw, Bret Hart will have to save his cousin, but I still don't know their relation. I should have researched after the previous video, but I still didn't. British Bulldog gets suplexed on the apron, slammed on the apron. British Bulldog has been the best member of the team despite Bret Hart being there. It's still been mostly British Bulldog. That's why they won the first match in the first place. Hip attack from Jim, and now he's going for a tag. Might tag in Bret Hart because obviously Bulldog has been thrown out. The Fiend wanted to go for the test press, gets reversed or dodged actually. Shot to the kidneys and a sidewalk slam from probably the greatest technician who is not a gold medalist. I'm not Shawn Michaels. So like top three, easily top three wrestlers of all time. And British Bulldog is now legal. He wants to go for that slam, which I still don't know the name of, single-handed power slam on the Fiend. He doesn't get eliminated because he is the Fiend. He has only taken one finisher. Only one finish has been taken by Bray Wyatt in general in this match. British Bulldog wanted to go for the grounded finisher, but Bray Wyatt, like I said, he's pretty smart. He will catch him midway, goes for the clothesline. So does British Bulldog want to go for the finisher? No, he doesn't. Clothesline throws Bray Wyatt out of the ring. I can see the choppy frame, which it's annoying me for some reason. It's on 60, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know why that's happening. Mandible Claw eliminates British Bulldog. Quick work from Elite Bray Wyatt. Another reversal gives him a STO. So this is also ultra dominant from Bray Wyatt. He is doing his job pretty well. Elite Bray Wyatt is supposed to be the weakest, but he does his job. It's Bray Wyatt, so obviously he will perform well in comparison to others. The frame rate is 60, so I don't know why it's lagging a bit for me. Suplex, flapjackish from Elite Bray Wyatt, who's very close to having a signature. And usually when I say that, the person goes for attack for some reason. And Bret Hart doesn't go for the sharpshooter. He was looking to go for the sharpshooter, and man, He just got stopped and now he will go for it. No, he doesn't. He goes for the fireman's carry onto Bray Wyatt. Snake Eyes. Man, Bret Hart is just confused at this point. Like, he's just not playing as well. He can go for the signature from there. He doesn't go for it. Just wants to dance along with Bret Hart. By the looks of it, grapple gets reversed. Bret Hart has two finishers now. He might go for the double team finisher. He does go for it. And Elite Bray Wyatt has been hit by it. It's a pair up position. Builds up speed and clothesline from Bret Hart. And Elite Bray Wyatt takes his first finisher, I think, of this match. Jim the Anvil Neidhart has a super finisher now. If he whips him, he is going for it. He got reversed, fortunately for Bray Wyatt. Another little dance. So is it the Sister Abigail? It's the Sister Abigail from Elite Bray Wyatt. Does connect with it. Obviously will not knock out Jim, but this is good stuff from Bray Wyatt. He was very quick. Normally, guy doesn't do these kind of things. Bret Hart wanted to save his partner. The Fiend is going to be tagged in. It's the scary Fiend. It's a new version of Fiend who eliminated the entire team of Repeat, which is me, by the way. Mandible Claw. This is going to be the end of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. No, it's not. Surprisingly, it wasn't the end of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Goes for a cover. Kicks out barely at 2. It was a very close count. I was almost certain that he was done. Another Mandible Claw attempt. This time, Jim the Anvil Neidhart saves himself. Might want to go for the super finisher. But that super finisher got reversed and Fiend with the upper hand. At this point, I would give that to this version of Fiend. And now it's the current version of Fiend. It's not current, it's numberless. It's not current, it's 2020, 2021-ish. Bret Hart still doesn't go for the sharpshooter. I think he's going for something in the corner that could be his signature. There's got to be a signature, something like that. Has him stuck on in the corner. Is he going for the triangle choke? Okay, he is going for the foot triangle choke. That's his signature. Finally, a cool signature in this tournament. That does bug out, but still a cool finish. And now Bret wants to go for the sharpshooter on the floor, and that is going to do a lot of damage. Fiend couldn't reverse it because he was stunned. And does this knock him out? It does knock the Fiend out. It's Elite Bray Wyatt is now legal and it's 2v2. Bret Hart turned the tides out of nowhere. I was pretty confused why Bret Hart wasn't going for his finish in the first place. He went for that insane signature, which worked the legs, and then he went for the sharpshooter, but the mandible claw. This doesn't look like it's going to eliminate Bret Hart. I think Jim missed with the save, just hit the referee. Yes, he just did hit the referee, but the sharpshooter, Elite Bray Wyatt would be knocked out, and even if he taps out, the referee won't be able to see it. But Fiend is still going to save him. But Elite Bray Wyatt breaks it on his own. He had been hit by 2 finishes. That is still very surprising that he still survived 2 finishes without actually using his resiliency. And now Bray Wyatt wanted to turn him around. And now Bret Hart is going to connect with a combo, just a normal, nothing too fancy combo from Bret Hart. Usually you will expect a wrestler like Bret Hart to have interesting moves for his grapples even. Sorry, combos even. Bret Hart is just roaming around the ring, enjoying his life because he knows he has the upper hand in this match. Referee isn't back into his feet. Like, he has to come back to his feet. I don't know why he's taking so much time. He was just hit by a shoulder tackle. Or like, Jim just ran away. It wasn't that big of. It wouldn't have hurt that much. Like, I understand these are wrestlers, but don't sell it that much. And now, Jim the Anvil Neidhart hits a finish on Elite Bray Wyatt, and that is going to knock him out. That was the one-handed power slam, which has done so much damage in this tournament so far. The Fiend again wanted to go for the mandible claw. Jim didn't go for the double tag team finisher. Otherwise, the Fiend would have been in trouble. He wouldn't have been knocked out, but that would have been bad. Is it the Sister Abigail time from the Fiend, and the Fiend is back at it? He has hit his first finish in this signature in this match. Jim has been hit by only one finisher. He doesn't get knocked out. If he goes for a cover, Bret Hart is going to be knocked out. So locked out. Why do I think Jim wasn't going to kick out? The mandible claw on Bret Hart for no reason. Instant recovery from Jim. That can work if he would have hit his finish. He does hit his finisher. The Fiend takes his first finisher. He is knocked out. So very close, but it's 1v2. Can the Fiend do it again? I don't think so, but because he was with the one with the upper hand against my team, but now he isn't. Has in position a DDT-ish move. Another mandible claw on Bret Hart. Why is he doing that? I know it's the Fiend, he's just crazy, but still, you don't do things like that. Fortunately for the Fiend, Jim the Anvil Neidhart doesn't have a signature or a finish. He's not even close to one. The Fiend is going to kick out at one. At least sell it, Fiend, please. It makes other teams look bad. He is the strongest member of in general of every team. Mine's probably Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and Batista. Top 5 years of the game. And it's not even been a month of his release. It's not been 2 weeks. And he has just crushed everyone so far. The Fiend is very close to having both a signature and a finish. He goes for a cover for no reason. If that would have worked, it would have been massive for the Fiend, but it didn't. So the Fiend will again start working on him. Wants to drag him. This usually never works. This late in the match, it rarely ever works. If this is a whip and the double team connects, it's going to be bad for the Fiend because the Fiend has a signature. It's just a couple of punches to the gut of the Fiend, who hasn't taken enough damage to be knocked out by a normal move. But Jim can be knocked out with the normal move, so he needs to be a bit careful. Now let's see what Bret Hart is going to do. He goes for the pile driver. This does have a second reversal. It doesn't happen. Is the Fiend going to be knocked out? No, he isn't. But if Bret would have gone for his finisher, he could have knocked out the Fiend, who kicks out without resiliency. Bret just tags out. He just did his job and tags out. I was just saying in today's match itself that Bret hasn't performed as well. Look at his performance today. So I need to see things like that probably. Goes for the cover yet again. Bray's going to kick out. With ease actually. No resiliency. No close count. He just kicks out. That was a bad decision. That was a very bad decision from the Fiend. You should have gone for the signature instead of that. That is going to cost him. That escape has made things worse because he hasn't recovered in a very long time. He's just been laying flat on the mat. Bret wants to go for a whip. Might look to go for the double team finisher. That works for the Fiend. He goes for the mandible claw. Eliminates Bret Hart. Jim Anvil Neidhart is very close to having a signature and a finisher. Signature might come first depending on what happens after this attack. Now he will not have a signature. Pop-up punch to the face. The Fiend is now... That was even worse than the Fiend's slider because he didn't need to. Fiend at least needed to do that. He didn't need to do that. Now Fiend has a signature and he reverses that move. He might go for the Sister Abigail from that position. He does go for it. Connects with it on Jim and the Fiend does it again. He has 8 eliminations in 3 matches in this tournament. Probably the highest average ever. As Bray Wyatt moves to the second spot on the table. This is unbelievable performance. I can't believe what the Fiend has been doing in this tournament. But it's the Fiend. He deserves to be like that. So if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. Have a very good day.